T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're good.
Can confirm. I see no fires in the fluid.
Vehicle supersonic.
They're on the MLS.
Max Q.
You can really see those exhaust gases expanding there.
Yeah, as we get into thinner and thinner atmosphere.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Visual confirmation of the thinning atmosphere as it pulls away from the planet.
MLS fire appears to be out. I see no other fires on the pad.
Look at that.
Stage separation.
Stage 2 ignition. Chamber pressure looks nominal.
They're the fairings.
They're the fairings.
Yeah, you can see them fall away.
Look at that. We get a little jellyfish.
Oh, wow, that's so pretty. Just a little hint of a jellyfish.
Now's the time to go outside and see if y'all can see this, folks. So now we've gotten all the way through that fairing jettison, and we have a couple minutes until we get that second engine cut off. But the track's out there. Look at this.
Oh, man. What a great view.
It really is.
Yeah, so Lightning will fire for a couple minutes, but we will see SECO, which is second engine cutoff, at T plus 8 minutes and 10 seconds.
So we've got just about 4 more minutes here. Now, a lot of times we see the little ice sort of coming off. You see little pieces of ice and stuff like that. Remember, all this is chilled down, and ice does build up. I think it's little pieces of fog that it's taken with us. This looks like it's the forward-facing payload cam.
It is, I believe. That is a payload right up front, I think.
Excellent.
But yeah, all that ice gets nominally either melted on the way through the atmosphere or shaken off during flight to where that added mass isn't any hit to stage 2.
Makes good sense. It's something we see on a lot of launches.
Yeah.
Still tracking it down. I just love the colors on this shot. This really is one of the things, you draw a rocket as a kid, you have the pencil flame coming out of the bottom, right? And once you get up there and there's no atmosphere to push that flame back into that sort of pencil rocket exhaust shape, it just goes sort of straight out the sides there.
It almost looks like one of those little comic book, kapow.
Nice.
It's kind of the shape it reminds me of.
So still have it from the ground, and we've got video from the vehicle there. Coming up on T plus 6 minutes. And 6 minutes, 10 seconds. We've got about 2 minutes left in the burn of the Lightning engine.
Man, I wish we could hear it.
I'm telling you, microphone on the structure.
Microphone on the structure.
Pick up the
it's
vibrations.
Genius.
Yeah.
You should work for Firefly. Why aren't you in the structures department, John?
I am right now. I'm working with Firefly, so.
I love the glow as well. You can see it kind of climb up that nozzle extension as it gets hotter.
Yep. And they've still got it going downrange. That's got to be one of the ground trackers out there at Vandenberg. Coming up on 7:10, 7 minutes and 10 seconds after liftoff. So about 1 minute left in the burn. Now, I don't know exactly how long we're going to have this link to the ground station with the live video, but we're going to continue showing it to you as long as we're getting it here. There's those payloads again. Well on their way to space.
Should be coming up on Seco.
Seco. Nominal orbit insertion.
I'm shaking a little bit.
There you go. Well, you heard right from the launch net, nominal orbit insertion. I do want to point out the video, we don't exactly time that video coming down, so I wouldn't look at the exact timing of the video versus the time we saw it come off. It does take a little bit of time for that video to get down from the rocket, go through the ground stations, make it all the way over to the video servers, then we get it encoded and we send it back out. So that exact timing, because, oh, look at that. That's cool. Is that the Terminator? The limb of the Earth there on the right-hand side? We had a little rotation there. What, you know something? There you go. All right, you saw it sort of freeze. No pun intended. I mean, it's not a pun. It's actually ice.
It does freeze.
The video feed freezing up there. It looks like we lost the link to the ground station, but you heard a couple different things before we got to that 36-minute coast phase. The biggest one was nominal orbit insertion call out on the launch net.
That is a good thing to hear.
All right. All right. So the important thing here is that the mission is not over. We are still coasting in this coast phase. We still have payload deployment coming up. We're going to stay live all the way through payload deployment and share as much of that with you can. Remember how the ground stations work. If we get the link back, we'll try to show it to you. If not, we might not have that visual to show you, but we will be standing by for the confirmation. And the other thing is, just because it doesn't go over the first ground station, or we don't have that first ground station, we might be able to get over the next ground station. It doesn't just pass one ground station on its trip around the planet, where Firefly Alpha Flight 5 has put it on its way. It looks like we might have acquired it again for a second here. That's just too cool.
That is so cool.